All right, folks, and welcome to another edition of Just a Couple Guys Talking Football. Divisional Round, P's with PJ and Tate. Tate, we've got some Divisional Round matchups that actually include both of our teams.
Yep.
So I'm sure you're kind of getting ready to go. I'm going to do it. Let's just dive right in. Buffalo, Denver, first game on Saturday. I'm going to step out of the way.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth. I just don't have a lot of confidence in Denver right now, and shocker, right? It's just,
folks, this is breaking news, by the way, that he does not have a lot of faith in the Denver Broncos.
Since the bye, it's trends, what I've been seeing, and also trends throughout the whole year, but especially since the bye, okay? The defense had a stellar performance against the Chargers. Chargers backups, great. Okay, they're giving up so much yardage since the bye that I mean, guys are wide open. And even in that Chargers game, Trey Lance he just was terrible. He had wide open receivers. So now you're going to get Buffalo in. Josh Allen's going to hit those guys, and he's going to run around. We still can't cover a running back or a tight end with our linebackers, and we're still missing kind of a corner. And how our team is designed, our offense can't stack points. I think we could if Sean Payton would pull his head out of his rear end. But okay, now there's this whole theory that Sean against the Chiefs and the Chargers that he wasn't showing much. Okay, he's obviously coming out. No, we just didn't play good. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think there's a little bit to that. But what has Sean done all year? Okay, he's trying to eat up the clock as much as possible. Okay, this is why this kind of hit me yesterday. He is trying to eat up the clock, play to his defense strengths. Okay, that's why the play is not getting in on time, because he's just taking as much time as possible, which in turn is screwing over Bo to be able to process what the heck the defense is in, and then he's got to check into another play. And then when he goes up to the line of scrimmage, he's got 6 seconds to do that. That's my theory of what he's trying to do. Very conservative until he has to open it up. Now, if this offense can play like they did against the Packers and open it up, Bo has time to throw the ball. He has time, but the main thing what happened in that game is he had time to process the defense. The play was coming in quicker. I think Sean is going to go as conservative as possible. And, okay, the Bills' defense is not great against the run. Well, we're not very good at running the ball right now. And his play design, I mean, all the experts have broken it down. I've listened to everybody. His play design, his run design, his commitment to the run game is all over the place. So, to me, I think it's going to be a good, close game, and I think the Bills are going to win. I'll take the over. I don't see Denver, even though it's at home. The Bills are playoff battle-tested. Like I said, if it's not now, when. Yeah. I think that game against the Jaguars gave them another confidence boost that they haven't really had all year, because it's been up and down, up and down. They're getting their safety back, which is huge. Oliver. Yes, they had some players get injured. I just think just the grit they showed in that Jaguars game, it's kind of that. And guess what? There's going to be the home field advantage will be loud and stuff. It's going to be 60 degrees. It's been 60 degrees all winter here. The weather's been phenomenal. I don't see. I think the Broncos are another year away, and I don't like what I'm seeing with how Sean calls a game. I do not like it.
All right. Well, I am going to retort. And I am going to talk about a couple different things. And I'm going to talk about what we talked about kind of earlier on in some videos or segments before, is the Buffalo Bills defense does not scare me. I know and I hear you on the Broncos offense. I hear you. But I think that they're getting ready to rev up, okay? Sean Payton has coached in the playoffs before. Sean Payton knows what to do in the playoffs. That's something I think is
4-0 after a first round bye too.
So he keeps his guys ready. So, and I think, to be honest with you, I think he's going to have something with this offense. I think he's going to probably be able to have that week, probably looked at the tape and seen what goes with Bo's strengths, and probably getting Bo into position faster. So I think that the Broncos crowd is definitely going to be a huge factor. Huge factor. That place is going to get loud. A lot louder than Jacksonville was, okay? And that's no offense to Jacksonville, but I think the Broncos Thunder is going to be a lot louder than what Jacksonville had to bring, okay? Bills defense, that, like I said, scares me. And I think that the Broncos defense is going to bring it against Josh Allen, because here's the thing. They won't run the ball. We've been saying it all year. Watch. James Cook will probably have some ability to get some yards against you, and they'll inexplicably go away from it, and that will work towards your favor. And then Josh Allen will probably throw a couple picks.
Here's the deal. If the Bills scout the Broncos, every team can run on the Broncos defense.
Right. Well, I hope they do. I hope they figure it out, but I'm picking Denver, and I'm picking Denver -1.5, and I'm going under 46.5. Listen, Josh is beat up, like you said. This is not a defense to be beat up against, especially if that front seven starts bringing it like they've been bringing it. If that starts to happen, what does Josh Allen do when the front seven's really tough? Look at the couple games he's played this year. They have not worked out well in his favor. Now he's even more, I get it. Backs against the wall. If this year, not when. Okay, and maybe he'll prove me wrong. That's fine. I'm not picking him again.
And I hope you're right, and I hope I'm dead wrong. It's all about trends. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what team they played. It's always a close game. It's up 3 games. I'm like, all year.
Fine,
it doesn't matter how good the defense is.
Games.
Doesn't matter backups are in. It's the same dang thing, and that's my thing with trends. You got to start looking at. It's like they are who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And for that, trends that I've seen is Buffalo's probably going to blow it.
That's true. That's true. But the thing is, too, is like this team is not built to stack points. So if they get down with the Bills 14 points, that 3 and outs, like what happened with the Jaguars. Like, because the Jaguars could run, they scheme plays open. Like, in every game, man, there is wide open receivers everywhere.
Okay.
So,
well, I mean, all I'm saying is
I think the Broncos are a year or 2 away.
Okay.
I think they need some more talent. They
very well could. But I'm going to be honest with you here.
I'm still going to bet on the Broncos. I'm never going to bet against them. I'm going to bet on them, but just for the show.
Yeah.
I think
you want to continue your Bills love. I get it. You have a man crush on the Buffalo Bills.
No.
Listen, you guys are going to be hosting an AFC Championship game, so we'll talk to you when that happens. All right, let's talk about the other game on Saturday. San Francisco 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks. We kind of got into it a little bit the last episode, but let's talk about it officially. I'm going to kind of lead on this one. I think
go for it.
That the one trend that I saw when these teams played, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Was very tight game on both sides on defense, okay? And San Francisco's defense is really, they played very well against that team that day, and they played very well this last week against Philly. I do think that Philly's offense definitely played a part in that, but I digress. I think the thing, though, that I would be scared of if I'm the San Francisco defense is the ability that the Seattle Seahawks could have to blow the top off of your defense. That they've been, like, I think that the San Francisco 49ers have played their hearts out, and I can't take anything away from them. I think that they're playing with a little bit too much house money. I think that this is where the bell's going to toll, and I think it's going to toll for the Seattle Seahawks, and I think the Seattle Seahawks will be hosting the NFC Championship game that following week, so I'll take Seattle. Now, I will take San Francisco to cover the 7.5. That's an insult, by the way, 7.5. But I'll take the under 45.5. But that's an insult, by the way, San Francisco fans, and you should. I got
very much the same opinion as you. I think Seattle's just going to be too much for them. I wouldn't be shocked if the Niners pulled out just because I could see Sam Darnold.
And Shanahan does well against his former offensive coordinators. I know that. I just think Sam Darnold has
the firepower on both sides of the ball for Seattle is way better than the Niners right now.
And healthier.
Now it's just can the Seahawks execute? I think they can. I think they got the right coach there. I think he's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, and that you want to talk about another place that's going to be loud. Seattle. Holy cow! On a playoff game, come on, man.
Yep. I would say I would give the Niners a little more props if they didn't have the injury bug. But yeah.
So you're going Seattle. Are you going Seattle? Are you
I got
taking
Seattle? The Niners covering. I got the over.
Okay.
I did have the Bills Broncos. I think I said over, but I did have an under.
Okay, so you were Buffalo on that one? Buffalo, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, just want to make sure, folks. Okay, rolling on. Let's talk about these Houston Texans going to New England. Listen, I mean, you got to ask the question. Did they talk about benching CJ Stroud after his awesome performance? I mean, probably not, but it wasn't great.
There's no way they're going to bench him. I've been pounding my fist kind of on the table that I think
you mentioned it. You're the first one for.
I saw it firsthand when the Broncos beat him. Like he played pretty dang good. CJ Stroud's not playing great, but with that running game and stuff, he had some wide open receivers. He overthrew the ball quite a bit, so they're scheming him open. I think the Texans are just too much for the Patriots. I know it's hostile environment. It's in New England. They got to travel. It's probably going to be cold. I like the Texans in this.
Okay.
And I got an over.
Texans
you saw last week with the Patriots only scoring 16 points against the Chargers against a legitimate defense that they haven't really faced. Now, guess what? You got a bigger and badder defense coming in here.
Yep. Yeah, and listen, and I trust Houston, in so many words, to figure out how to score better than the Los Angeles Chargers offense, obviously, to score.
Yes.
Because to your point, what did they do to beat the team, the Steelers? They ran the football. You know, the guy had 19 attempts for 19 yards or something. And Nick Chubb had another 10 attempts for 48 yards. That's what you do, folks. Win playoff games. Run well, play defense. Guess what? They're going to be in this game. Do I think they're going to cause Drake Mason problems? Absolutely. Absolutely they are. And that's why I think that much like you think that the Broncos are a year away, I think the Patriots are a year away. I think the Patriots definitely benefited from playing a very, very non-existent Los Angeles Chargers team in the playoffs. Okay? There, I said it. I think that the New England Patriots are going to have a wake-up call coming to them with the Houston Texans. I'm sorry to say. Houston +3. Give me under 40.5. I think you're going to see another boring game, folks. And you might see the Texans defense score again, but they're going to keep rolling. And I think they're going to be rolling off to Denver. Sunday night, Los Angeles Rams visiting the Chicago Bears. Tate, I'll let you lead.
I'll let you, because I'm not going to go I don't have as much as you.
Yeah.
I like what the Bears are doing. And I know I've been on the Rams all year. I just think there's something with that team right now.
Yeah.
And I got the Bears winning, I got the Rams covering, and I got an over.
No, you got to have the Bears. If you have the Bears winning, you got the Bears covering then, because it's +3.5.
I read it wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Do that. But yeah, I think they got something going now. Their confidence is through the roof.
Yeah.
It's also too. I'm rooting for you too.
God.
A lot of Bears fans.
Yeah.
I think if the Rams can come and play their game that they're capable of doing, I think they'll win. But I think the Bears they got something special going this year.
Yeah, listen, what I witnessed this last weekend, I told somebody, I said, I feel like I'm a reformed Chicago Bears fan, because like my faith got so tested, and I've come out on the other side, been rebaptized. Listen, there is something there. There is something there with this team, and I wanted to talk myself into picking the Rams. To be honest with you, folks, right away. Right away, I was like, yeah, Rams. No, I can't. Listen, Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams might have career days against us, okay? Yes. They very well might. And they scare the living heck out of me, because we had a hard time covering the Green Bay wide receivers. And listen, I'm not taking anything away from them. They all had great games. But Green Bay wide receivers aren't necessarily the Los Angeles Rams wide receivers, okay? Those guys can cause you complete game plan problems, and they got two of them, all right? But what did I say earlier? Stafford gives you opportunities.
Yes, he does.
To get that ball. What has the Bears been doing all year? Getting the football. They had so many opportunities to get the football this last game, and it didn't happen. Guess what? I think this game will make up for it. I think Stafford will throw at least one pick, maybe two. Okay? And here's the thing, folks. The other way that you beat the Rams, run the football. Keep that great offense on the sidelines. And I think you're going to see Ben Johnson go with a game plan of DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai eating up clock, eating up time. And then you're going to see Caleb start to blow the top off like you usually do late in the game. This game might be another one back and forth. This might be this could be high scoring just like all the time. But listen, the Bears have an offense, like you said, that can finally keep up with a team like the Rams offense, okay? I've never been able to say that. If we were playing this game 10 years ago, I'd be like, we could maybe if the defense can stop them, but we can't score.
Yeah.
No, right now I'm like,
I
got an offense and I'm like, go ahead. You want to run up the score?
Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah, and you got a coach who's battle tested, I know McVay.
How crucial is it to have that first playoff win? How crucial?
Yes,
because guess what? Now they're like, that's out of the way. Let's go. Oh, I'm picking Bears. Bears plus 3.5. Give me the over 49.5. Yeah, I'm in. We're going to Seattle next week, and God bless us. Let's see what happens. All right, folks, that's going to do it for the P's with PJ and Tate, Divisional Round. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you, giving you our reaction. Both of our teams are in it, so it could be an interesting reaction one way or the other.
And I hope I'm wrong. Please.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Go Bears. Go Broncos. We'll see you later.